Hey, no, I have to do the review. I'll meet you boys afterwards. Hi. So I was just talking to the lads, and they asked me, Captain, what did you do before you became a captain? I said, well, boys, before I became the world-renowned pirate that I am today, I worked in an orange juice factory, and it was a wonderful job. I loved it every day. But then they canned me. I couldn't concentrate. Welcome to Darkstar Reviews! We've got a special one for you today! As always, I'm your host, CJ Darkstarrrr, and today we're looking at the M48 Hawk, which has been field tested, and this is put out by United Cutlery. Now, the M48 series is a tactical series, so I have some high hopes. So, here's the axe, and what I really like about this, for starters, is they threw in a wee compass here. Hey, look at that! A fine compass! Ah, what the hell, we'll say it works. Let's get to the blade now. As you can see, it comes with a nice reinforced nylon sheath, which, if I'm being 100% honest, I don't totally care for, especially with the snaps. But it's got nice Velcro fitting so you can wear it on your belt. And of course, there's a pouch to keep your compass or a sharpener. Now, the blade itself is a stainless steel, adorned with a very nice spike on the end, and a nice little blade. The handle, of course, is that polypropylene mold injected, and as you can tell, they've got the reinforced pins here because it's not full tang. That's where your blade ends, right there. Which, knowing what I know, if this handle does break today, or ever breaks on you at all, it's gonna be real hard to replace it. And that's why I do like a good classic axe style, where the head just fits onto the shaft. That way, if it breaks off, you could get a log or another shaft, replace it, and go back to work. Now, because we're dealing with polypropylene and not TPR, they have it wrapped with paracord, so you can keep a good grip if your hand gets sweaty. And of course, if you didn't feel like wearing it on your belt in the sheath, they adorned it with a carabiner here, so you could hook it on your belt loop, or maybe put the keys to the ship on the end of it so you didn't lose them while you were pillaging with this fine axe. It's got a pretty thick head, which gives me high hopes that it'll hold up to some of the tests. And it is live edge. So, that being said, I think we can make port and run it through the paces and see how well the M48 Hawk holds up to a good test. We'll see you on land, mates. Hey, so we've made land, and as you can tell, the sand is really piling up. It's such a warm day. But here we go. We're gonna go through the drop test. Hey. It did pretty good. You could definitely go through a log with it. Blade held up nice. My biggest complaint is I could feel it roll in my hand. This handle's a little too rounded for my taste. Looks like the crew's slacking a little bit. I'm missing a dowel. So I'm sorry, but you only get 2 today. Hey, easy as cake. we can finally make it to the sword killer. It's been a bit. Let me show you the damage it's already got so you can see the new damage. All right. The blade still looks pretty good. There's the damage. Let's see what the back of it can do. Well, hell! Look at that! It still looks in good shape, too. All right, let's get out of the beautiful sunny weather and back on the boat. Hey, bastards, if you didn't come to shore, you'll have to wait for the video to get out. And whose ass do I need to kick for not having the staging area ready for me today? Hey, you bastards! All right, we've made it back on the ship. So let's discuss what we saw. As you can tell, if you push right up here, the blade held up extremely well, although it looks like it's been killing yetis. Now, of course, it did the chop test exactly how it should have. That's what an axe is designed to do, chop. The dowels went right through them just like it was butter, just like I thought it would. Now, when we hit the metal dowel on the bottom, it did start to round in this blade a little bit, but not nearly as bad as some of the other functional swords that we've seen. The handle stayed together tight, there's no crack. However, I still don't care for the paracord. As I was swinging, it felt like it was rounding in me hand, and I don't like that. The spike held up extremely well to the sword killer. In fact, I think the sword killer actually met a good match with the back end of this blade. The front end did just as well. That little dip right there is from the metal post. Other than that, a few nicks down the blade, but it really put an ass whooping to the sword killer. I would say this axe definitely won. So next time you talk to the like button, make sure you tell him he can borrow your car to go see his mother. And as soon as he pulls out of the driveway, call the police and report it stolen. Other than that, check me out on TikTok, follow me on Facebook, and we'll see you next time we make port, lads. Hey!